Google AI Overviews, which used to be called the Search Generative Experience, or SGE, put AI directly inside Google search results. For certain queries, an AI-generated summary appears at the very top of the page before any traditional organic results. These overviews synthesize information from multiple sources at once, give the user a direct answer to their question, and include citations that link back to the websites the answer came from. Because they sit above everything else on the page, optimizing for AI overviews has become essential if you want to maintain visibility in Google. In this lesson, we will look at how overviews work, what they mean for your traffic, and the specific strategies that help your content get cited. There are three parts to how an overview gets built. First, source selection. Google picks sources using traditional ranking signals like authority and relevance, plus content quality and accuracy, EEAT signals, and how the content is formatted and structured. Second, content synthesis. The AI extracts relevant passages from those sources, combines information from multiple pages, creates one coherent summary, and attributes the information back to where it came from. Third, citation display. Sources show up as expandable citation chips with links to the original content, and a single overview usually cites multiple sources. That last part matters for you because it means there are several citation slots to compete for, not just one. AI overviews cut both ways for your organic traffic. The challenge is that they can reduce clicks to your website. Users often get their answer without clicking anything. The overview may fully satisfy the query, and traditional results get pushed further down the page. But being cited inside the overview is a real opportunity. It keeps you visible even when clicks drop. It positions you as an authoritative source, and it can actually increase click-through from users who want more detail than the summary gives them. It also builds brand recognition every time your name appears as a source. So the goal is not to fight the overview. The goal is to be one of the sources it cites. The first two strategies work together. Strategy 1. Excel at traditional SEO because AI overviews pull from Google's existing index. Content quality and depth, domain authority, technical SEO, user experience signals, and your backlink profile all still matter. Higher ranking pages are simply more likely to be cited. Strategy 2. Target informational queries because those trigger overviews most often. Think of queries like what is a topic, how to do an action, why does something happen, plus comparison and explanation queries. The lesson gives an example of answering what is a sales pipeline with a clear definition up front, followed by the typical pipeline stages from lead generation through qualification, proposal, negotiation, and close. That is exactly the kind of content overviews love to pull from. Strategy 3 is structuring your content so Google can extract passages easily. The pattern is simple. Put the question as a heading, give a direct answer in the first 1 or 2 sentences, then add supporting details in the paragraph that follows. Look at the example on screen. The heading asks how long CRM implementation takes, and the very first sentence answers it. Typically 4 to 12 weeks for small businesses and 3 to 6 months for enterprises. Then it explains what the timeline depends on, and a subheading breaks down the factors like team size, data complexity, and customization. An AI can lift that answer cleanly without hunting through the page. Write every key section of your content with this question, answer, details, shape. Strategies 4 and 5 are about coverage and format. Because AI overviews often synthesize several subtopics into one answer, cover your topics thoroughly. Answer the main question, address the related sub-questions, provide context and background, and include practical applications. The lesson shows a CRM guide that covers what CRM software is, why businesses use it, how much it costs, how to choose one, and the top options, all in one comprehensive page. Then use lists and tables because structured data extracts extremely well. Use lists for steps or criteria, like a selection checklist, and tables for comparisons. The example on screen compares 3 CRMs by who they are best for and their price range. That kind of clean table is exactly what an overview can lift directly. 3 more strategies round out the playbook. Include credibility signals because overviews favor trusted sources, author credentials, publication dates, source citations, and organizational authority. Target featured snippets because snippets often feed AI overviews. That means paragraph snippets with a definition in 40 to 50 words, list snippets like the top 5 items, and clear comparison tables. Then apply the specific tactics from the lesson. Use answer box optimization, where a question heading is followed by a bolded 1-sentence answer, then 2 or 3 sentences of specifics, then extra context. Use multi-source positioning. Since overviews cite several sources, be the single best source for one aspect, whether that is pricing data, the clearest process explanation, unique statistics, or the sharpest definitions. And keep time-sensitive content fresh with visible updated dates and recent examples. The final strategy is to monitor and adapt, because AI overviews keep evolving. Track your citation presence by searching your target queries manually, noting which sources get cited, and documenting which of your content appears. Watch your traffic patterns too, organic trends, click-through rates, impressions, and position changes. Looking ahead, expect more query types to trigger overviews, better source attribution, more personalization, and new formats. You prepare by building strong foundational content, maintaining EEAT signals, and creating citation-worthy pages. That wraps up this lesson. Now try it yourself. Open this lesson on FreeAcademy.ai and use the interactive prompt playground to practice, or take one page of your own content and ask ChatGPT or Claude to restructure it into the question, direct answer, details format you just learned. See you in the next module where we cover measuring your AI visibility.